Welcome, my name is Transleona. I'm a raccoon girl on Twitch. The following is a recording of one of my latest streams on Twitch. Sit back and relax, and I hope you enjoy the show. Are the blooms on the highest mountain, unseen by man, remains beautiful in anonymity. Sigh, cloddish jongleur indeed. Well, so much for the raw terror and suspense at any rate. I'm not quite sure what to say to all this. Never would I have expected to find a proper rival in the ways of beauty among such ruin. Musician, give me your name. Olivier Lenheim. A wandering bard and hunter of love, roaming to and fro in search of its perfect manifestation. Olivier Lenheim. I shall remember that name. Ah, hey, I finally found you guys. Sorry, I know you said to wait, but you guys are so late, I couldn't wait anymore. Is it Dorothy? Oh, no, Dorothy, run away, please. Huh? Hey, you masked man in white clothes. You're the ghost, aren't you? You are. What? Well... Okay, say cheese. What? 3. Ah, I can move again. Of course, the flashbulb wiped our shadows clean. What an astounding girl. Photography and perfectly timed heroism all in one package. Hehe, leave it to me. Even though I didn't know what I, did. Crap. The gospel. It has been an age since I have been entertained, so you have my thanks, my guests. What else do you intend to do? I'm gonna end our reverie for tonight. Forgive me if I seem an ungracious host. It appears, however, that I must take stock of my assumptions about you. I can see now why the Black Thing takes such an interest in you. Black Thing? You mean Joshua? We are old acquaintances, in a sense. The reason you came to my attention at all was because I noticed the shock of black hair and those amber eyes with you. Those memories have returned to the stage of his mind. I do wonder where he's rehearsing. Ah, what? I must now take my leave, my guests. The true plan has but started. I would gird yourselves for long labors and suffering ahead if you intend to oppose us further. And I do intend to keep our little game going on the side. Till next we meet. He's gone. I still can't believe it. Oh, it's like a magic trick. Most impressive. I suppose it behooves me to take him as my rival. Okay, so we are so beyond worrying about rivals here. He may look like some pervo ballroom freak, but that power of his is not normal. Indeed. Ouroboros. Lawrence isn't an exception then. All the enforcers must be that powerful. And so the ghost incident had so stirred Juan came to an end. The next morning, Estelle and the gang parted with Dorothy and returned to the guild. I see. Good work, all of you. The Society of Ouroboros. To be honest, I only half believed Cassius when he told me about the secret society up to no good, but... Well, here's the reward for completing the investigation. Sure didn't expect it to turn out like this, though. I have the results forwarded to Brigadier General Bright and the rest of the army immediately. I get the impression they're desperate for information, too. Yes, please do so. If Ouroboros can produce something like that, holographic projector was it? They're far more capable than we even thought possible. Never mind producing another gospel, as casually as most people would paint a pair of shoes. The real objective seems to have been performing experiments with that new gospel. The fuss about the ghost was little more than the whim of the man in charge, really. Blue Blanc, the Phantom Thief. He called himself Enforcer Number 10. If I had to hazard a guess, Enforcer is probably titled for ranking agents in the society. I put money on the man we know as Lieutenant Lawrence being another one. Estelle? Yeah, I know. Black Fang. That's what Joshua called himself that night he disappeared. Joshua's also an enforcer, I bet. I always suspected there was more to him, from the moment we first met. But given his age, I never thought he'd be able to match someone like that Phantom Thief. Somehow I doubt he ever showed us what he was really capable of. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Jean? What is it? That Phantom Thief guy said the Society's plans had only just begun. I think they've got plots and stuff in motion all over Liberal. Have you heard anything from the other branches? Anything weird? Nothing that stands out. But you're right, though. They're starting to act in the shadows all over Liberal. Given that our little ghost fusses over, it might be wise for you to head somewhere else. Yes, I was just thinking that myself. Are any of the other branches looking a little strained, potential Society trouble aside? I guess the Zeiss branch, sort of. We stand by, Gundalf had to head to Gransel. Sounds like they're fairly undermanned at the moment. Okay then, we should head out there and help them. Will Ron be alright though? The Bose branch is dispatching Sting to help us out in a few days. Melvin and I will be able to hold the fort until Sting gets here, I think. Oh, and once you get to Zeiss, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. You might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed. Yeah, that's a good idea. Totally want to see Tita again anyway, so I'll head over to his place right away. Well then, we should head for the airship port as soon as our preparations are complete. Jean, if you'd be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets for the Zeiss-bound flight. Pardon? Where do you get off taking the lead and... Hold on, 4? Well, naturally, you and Shara, and then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. What? I thought this might come up. You certainly wish to come with us? The search for Joshua is my mission, as a hunter of love. Not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be reason enough, I would think. Okay, wait. Leaving your total freaking insanity aside for a second. Don't drag Chloe into this, you jerk. She doesn't even... What? No. Actually, I was gonna ask for the same thing. Say what? This malicious, mysterious society is operating within the borders of Liberal, plotting who knows what. As what I am, I cannot simply ignore what they are doing. I must act. Besides, I want to help Joshua and you, Estelle. Ah, Chloe. But your classes. This morning I sent a letter to Dean Collins stating that I will be needed a break from lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway, and I have all the credits I need to move on at the end of the year already. I talked to Jill and Hans about it, and they insisted I should go. But what the? But you certainly go all in once your mind is made up. I'm sorry, I suppose I am shoving myself onto you, in a way. I can remain behind, if you'd prefer. Haha, oh no you don't. If you really want to come, I'd love to have your help. You don't have a problem with it, right, Cheryl? Just the opposite. I think it's a wonderful idea. Chloe's skills in orbital arts would be a great help, as will Siege. Thank you. Charizard, Estelle, thank you. I'll give it my all, I swear. Well, we're old friends, after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? Now let's combine our forces and find our lost princess. Haha, that's right. Yes, lead on, Red Knight. Then this would make me a lone wandering prince from a nearby country, here to take back the dark-haired princess, even if by force. You don't get to add roles. Haha, well, good to see that sorted out. In that case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way the guild can pay expenses for you. Yes, please do. Well, I shall assist you with all my heart. Let us be off. Chapter 1, Sneaking Shadows. End. And so the feat comes to an end, but the passion it left in my heart still burns within me. My only solace is to wait in the pale moonlight for the cool breeze of the sea to still my heated blood. Sorry to make you wait. Perfect timing. You really are perfectly punctual, my friend. It would not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late, you know. Sorry, but punctual is what I am. Now, what is your report? Oh, let us not be boorish and hurry so, yes? This has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little longer. Really? I'll take that as a report of, I really like them, then. Like, the lovely princess has stolen even more of my heart. It's a miracle I yet live, I tell you. What's more, I met a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. A rival. Me! Haha, I shall be quite busy these next few weeks, I think. You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobbies, but do not let it interfere with the plan. You need not worry on that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it. Very good. So, how did your experiments go? Yes, called a 90% success rate or so. The hologram projector can accurately project for many hundreds of cells. The first 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device worked flawlessly. So some cause for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report to the professor at once. Gospel. Truly, it is far beyond contemporary technology, and I don't simply mean its ability to negate orbments. I know it was made by the 13 factories, but how exactly does it work? I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just the tip of a miracle. Ooh, so it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean, I wonder? Regardless, a few more experiments should make the potential of the Gospels clear. With that... Oh, we've had a number of unexpected actors coming onto the stage this night. How shall this cameo end, I wonder? Heh. That's up to how our hidden mouse responds. Ha, indeed. Come now, mouse, cry for us. Hey! Not sure who that little mouse is, but your life is spared, it seems. Think ideas for your life, rodent. Wahaha, bring on the beer. Can't drink no mo. Damn it, I coulda. Okay. Thank you, Idios, Saints, and anyone else. I'm forgetting for saving your humble servant. Like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess. What monsters, so? So these are the enforcers of Ouroboros, huh? Chapter 2, The Raging Land. Okay, we're off to Zeiss. Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? No, not I. If you can't think of anything, we should be going. I can think of one piece of business. Where did Miss Dorothy go? She disappeared quite suddenly, and I'm curious as to where she could have gone. I think she went to go to see Neal in the hotel. That's a good point. I think we should go say hi, and thanks before we leave Rouen. Haha, yes, I think so too. We owe Dorothy our lives, really. I wanted to say goodbye to Matron Teresa and the children before we left as well, but I tried calling them from the guild a minute ago, and I think they're out. They are? Aww. I wanted to say goodbye too. Well, we can always write them a letter from Zeiss, you know. I bet they'd love to, in fact. And we can always come back here easily enough if we need to. Yes, that's true. I'll write them then. Hey, we'll write them. I want in too. Well, come on, my friends. Let us away. To the pulsing heart of the Orbital Revolution and the seat of geniuses. Alright, I should have 47 points. I have 47 points. Excellent, excellent. Recruiting great gamblers. Maybe have a moment. You wouldn't have to be Lakeisha, would you? Yes, I'm Lakeisha. Oh, are you the Bracers? Yeah, we saw the posting. Good, you know a little bit of what's going on at least. You're all set? I'd like to go over the details. Yes, of course, it's okay. So what can we do for you? What I'd like for you to ask of you is very simple. Do something, anything to make my husband lose at gambling. What? That's your request? When a game of chance, is it? Oops, whoops. I see. Family circumstances, huh? Sounds like things are hard for you. Nope, I was naive. I should have just refused when you suggested a casino trip. Sigh, no point in complaining now. You wager this all on one bet. I'm sure my husband will take you up. I sure hope so. Is your husband upstairs at the casino right now? Yes, he's made himself nice and comfortable up there. Last I saw, he was playing cards. Felios his name. Understandable, we'll check the card tables. Do me a favor and don't hold back. Make sure he loses decisively. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any questions? We're okay, I think. We've covered all the basics. The question is, how do we win the match? And gambling's ultimately luck, isn't it? Yes, but only to a degree. Letting that luck live or killing it takes skill. Whether we can win or not depends on your match. Strategy is the key, to be more precise. Guess we're in for some fun times. If strategy is what you're worried about, you'll be fine. My husband is a total amateur. He's terrible at lying. Even every thought that crosses his mind is written on his face, plain as day. He's not normally the kind of person well suited to gambling. Ah, really? Hearing that makes me feel a little bit more confident, maybe. Alright, let's do this thing. Yep, that's the spirit. Winning the game is important, sure, but having the drive to get in there and win is what really brings it home. I'm in your corner, you guys. I get up there and knock my husband down a few pegs. What a charming little casino. This equipment looks brand new. Was this established recently? In a way, it just reopened after renovations during the birthday celebration. Hey, now that I think about it, it was being worked on last time. I see. There is our high-rolling target. Right, his wife said he'd be at the card tables. I'm pretty sure that would be him. Alright, come on, come on. Your win, sir. Now that you fought well, my good man, I'm afraid you just had the wrong opponent. Yep, he's exactly as she said. That's gotta be him. Let's catch his attention quickly. If we waste time, no doubt he'll get wrapped up in another match. Alright. He hit me again. What's up with you guys? We heard you know your way around a card game, mister. So we'd like to challenge you. Challenge me? Alright, I'll bite. Question is, do you have the Mira? I'm not taking any cheap bets. The wager's a $1,000 Mira. How's that? Oh, that's a mighty wager. Fearless, aren't you? Fine, I'll take you guys on. Okay, so which one of you is going to be my opponent? Maybe all three of you want to have a piece of the Feli Master at the same time. That works too. I'm feeling lucky. All at once is a bit crazy. We're not playing Old Maid here. In that case, good customers, how would you like to try a variant of poker? There are a few that allow a match to be settled over several rounds. Sounds like just what we're looking for. I'll say, what are the rules? Both sides choose a lineup of contenders and settle the match over 3 rounds. Each round is normal poker, and the first team to win one match wins. However, your team can only fold 1 time. If one team member folds, the rest have no choice but to challenge. And it's a 3-round match, huh? Simple, quick, elegant. I like it. Only problem now is that there's 4 of you. It's not like all 4 of us need to play. One of us can sit this one out. That's perfect, actually. If I can, I'd like to be the one to sit out. You sure, Chloe? Students are forbidden to gamble by school rules. I don't want you to think I'm trying to skip out on the job, but it is kind of awkward for me. No, I get where you're coming from. Gambling's not exactly a healthy part of your daily balanced school curriculum. We can handle it from here, so take a load off. Sorry for the mix-up. And then there were 3. Well, we're well on the road to a climactic 3-round match. Not that it would matter if there were even 4 or even 5 matches. I'd win them all anyway. Are you satisfied with the rules as I explained them? Yeah, I'm okay with them. Yes, we're fine too. Well then, allow me a few months to make preparations. During the time, good guests, please decide the order of your matches. Order? So who's gonna go first and stuff? That shouldn't take us too long. Thank you very much. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Alright, order time. How do we want to do this? Might suggest we pick based on our gambling prowess? Full disclosure guys, I have like 0 confidence in my card skills. I always lost to Joshua. But I bet you're pretty confident, right, Shara? I use cards a lot in fortune telling, so I can picture you knowing a thing or two about gambling. Yes, I know a little. I also have an ace up my sleeve for the worst case scenario, too. An ace? It's a secret unless we need it. Then I believe we'll have to share take up the final step. Should good fortune fail us, we'll certainly be in need of that extra bit of luck. That being said, I prefer to take up the middle. The second match will likely require a great deal of strategy, and I have some confidence in my card game. You're second, Olivia and Cher is last, which means I'm first? Yes, this should be relatively easy on you. Enjoy the hand without any pressure. So you say, but I'm still feeling it. Ladies, gentlemen, we are ready. Alright, we're up. Poker face is on, comrades. Good luck, you guys. Let's win this thing. That marks the first round of 3. Poker rules in this region are as standard. However, there is a hierarchy among suits. The strongest is spade, followed by hearts, diamonds, and finally clubs. I will now begin dealing your cards. Yes, I've got a pair. Not bad. I'd go for a flush, but that's kind of risky. My lucky streak strikes again. My first run, I've already got a great hand. Man, I've got this in the bag. You must have an impressive hand. If that truly were the case, I can assure you that you'd be much quieter about it. Remember, you can't challenge an opponent who chooses to fold. He's hoping our girl recognizes that. Okay, so I need to think real hard about this. Should I swap out for a shot at a big hand or keep an easy one? Swap, leaving one pair. It's still the first match, so the theory is to go for the sure thing. Would you like to change cards? Yes, 3 cards. Sir? I'll change 3. Come on, good cards, good cards. No change, huh? I got a pair, so at least I've got an okay hand. You're so obvious, Estelle. I doubt he could read her the way he can, but no one can never be too careful. If things go sour, I'm sure it'll be plain as day. I'd heard she was bad at this. Understatement of the century. Yes, fell right into my hand while I was waiting. Come, good challenger, come at me anytime. Julia's behavior is no surprise. Wonder how confident he really is. Got a pair, but it's up to his hand if I win or not. Should I fold or challenge him head on? Challenge. Fold and admit I lost? I couldn't do that for anything. Would you like to challenge? Of course I am. Duh. What? Are you sure? I've got a really, really great hand, so... yeah, whatever. I don't really care. If it's that good, why don't you hurry up and bring it on? What will you do, sir? What to do? I could win this hand if I challenge, but... no, I'll fold. With that, sir, I'm afraid you can no longer fold, starting with the next round. Alright, I did it. Good work out there. You took a strong stance and it paid off. Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't lose. What you did was more than winning. Our opponent is now cornered. Oh, I almost forgot. You can only fold once. Exactly. We won the first match, but it only takes one win from him for us to lose the bet. Agreed. We'll have to proceed carefully. Sirs, are you prepared for the next match? Ah, that's my cue. May Lady Luck favor me in her grace. We're counting on you. After all the talking you did, I am so not going to go easy on you if you lose. I'll now begin dealing your cards. My only pair of fours. My only pair of fours. A rather uninspiring hand. Here. Now it might come here. He seems kind of hesitant. Yes, his expression is different. We should probably assume he's got a pretty good hand. Now what to do? Should I reach my hand out or distract my foe? And either or would make for a worthy spectacle. I should play it straight here. Will you be changing cards? I will. 3 cards, please. You, sir? I'll take 2 cards. How did it turn out? 2 pair. Enough to challenge on. Man, I can't read his face at all. What the heck are you thinking, Olivier? He has a surprisingly strong poker face, doesn't he? Alright, yeah, I'm okay. It's a very restrained reaction compared to before. Did he make a big hand? The way he's quieted down is quite disturbing. Now then, what should I do? Garfield's already folded once, so he'll have to challenge this time. It's dangerous to corner an already wounded beast. The challenge? No, I'll fold. It takes cunning to know when retreat becomes the more respectable strategy. Shh, folded, did you? Oh, you seem quite disappointed. If I wasted a good hand of yours, then may you have my most heartfelt apologies. But no, it's nothing like that. I didn't have much of a hand either. At the next round, either side will be able to fold. Would you look at that, he folded. He probably figured out the odds were in Felio's favor. I have returned, my loves. Did you see? My calm and expert assessment of the situation was flawless. But did Felio really have a good hand? If you challenged, you might have won. I'd say it is almost a certainty that he had a much stronger hand than mine. These things if I had challenged, I'd be swimming in a sea of tears by now. Do you think that's a wee bit dramatic? Now that both sides folded, neither of us can back down from the final round. Yes, exactly. We'll be settling this cleanly in the next match. Next is Shara's turn, huh? Cool. I got a hunch that we'll work things out just fine. Hopefully. We'll see if Ideos is in a generous mood. Are you ready for your final match? Curtain rises. Well then, Shara, let's see what you can do. Haha. I'll try not to disappoint. You're both prepared, I hope? We will now begin the final match. So it turned out like this, did it? You're trying to tell me to chase a better hand? How's my opponent looking? I got it. It's here. Could it be? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, really. What a cruddy hand. Oh man, I'm done for. He's changed his tune. Yes, he's acting like he's got a good hand. He's acting like he's got a good hand. Now, how will you proceed in turn, Shara? Well, look, it's clear that Felio got a big hand. In that case, a normal hand stands a high chance of losing. Should I go for broke and pursue a straight flush, I wonder? Exchange everything but the spades. Would you like to change cards? 2 cards, please. And for you, 1 card, please. How did it turn out? Alright, that was a good draw. I just need 1 more card. Yeah, I just have to pray my fingers haven't lost a sense. You have your cards? Now if you would, please show your hands. Okay, I'll show first. Come on. Come please. It really did come. Oh, look at this. It's a royal straight flush. A royal something, or isn't that the strongest hand? It'll be hard to win against that hand. Please show your hand as well, miss. The conclusion of a match is never known until the last card is on the table. Indeed. Showing your cards won't help. Not when I've got the best hand a guy could ask for. Oh, is that really so? Shara, I love you. Huh? What is it? Just now, wasn't Shara's hand? Sorry, I think it was my imagination. I believe this game has strong and weak suits, yes? Then I'm afraid we can't call your hand the greatest yet. My hand is the same, a royal flush. However, the Queen of Spades, it seems, has smiled on me. No way! It certainly is decisive. But you have spades. In that case, your hand trumps Felio's. You're kidding! This match is yours, miss. Phew, my goodness. Please check your wager. I don't know how, but we won. I can't believe it. What a splendid turn of events. Shara, great work. I can't believe you turned that around. Aw, you're just the best. A good show. It's been a while since I was that nervous. I'm just glad I didn't stumble all over myself. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, it's complicated. Wait a sec. No way! No, didn't you realize? Thought you and Olivier had seen through it. I can't believe you. No wonder something was off. You know how it goes sometimes. It takes a thief to catch a thief. Alright, let's go report to the client. I don't think they noticed, but it's probably best if we don't linger. Works for me. Let's go give Lakeisha the good news. Really? You really beat my husband? Yeah, it was rough, but we took him down. Then, here's your wager. The 1,000 Miria has doubled after our win. Oh, that's fine, you can have that. Think of it as making up for how cheap the job pay was. Huh? Are you sure? I mean, I'm grateful, but, you know. You sure what we did was enough? I don't know if your husband will learn his lesson just because he lost against us. Even if he doesn't, I'm sure the casino will finish the job. They're professionals in their own right, after all. There's no way they'll let my husband keep on his winning streak of his. That's a good point. If that's the case, we'll be moving along. Is that okay? Yes, it's fine. You've done more than enough. I'm amazed you took a bizarre request like this as seriously as you did, but you guys have been true professionals. You've done the Bracer Guild's reputation justice in my eyes. Thanks. We're just doing our job, but it feels awfully good to hear you say that. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to look you guys up. Yes, we'll be here anytime you need it. Thanks for watching. You can also catch my streams on twitch.tv/transleona to join in on the fun. Can't wait to see you there.